Let me take this opportunity and greet you at home. We are here at Rainkonyeni Municipality at Shelly Beach. The business Mayoral fair is continuing today here. We are about to start with our program. Here we've got the stakeholders that are inside who are coming to exhibit. We know that our MC is going to be Mr. Magic, Linda Spear. We've got her worship mayor of Rainkonyeni Municipality. We've got Mr. Andile Kumalo, the entrepreneur, who's going to be sharing the information with us, all the exhibitors outside here. And we've got Mr. Nhlanhla Mpondi, who's also going to be sharing with us. And we've got APSA also on the program that will be sharing some information with the exhibitors. Mr. Vijay Naidu is going to also be here talking to us. So stay tuned here on the Facebook page for Rainkonyeni Municipality. We've also Miss Sbongi Ngobo from Ukhozi FM, who's going to be talking on behalf of the business manager. As we all know that this is a business fair, so we need to speak business. Her Worship Mayor, NCP Mkwebu, she is going to be the last to address us here on this event. So we are looking forward to hear what is the mayor going to be saying to the exhibitors here in the Shelly Beach Center where the event is taking place at the moment. Thank you so much. My name is Thokozani Ngema. I'm your host for today.
So thank you very much for the opportunity to come and talk about this important issues for the next few minutes. I think that it's been very difficult for all businesses that are trying to rebuild themselves, not only because of COVID-19, but also some of the unrest that we've had, particularly we the people of KwaZulu-Natal. And I thought I'd just share some perspectives on what I believe are the 3 tips that as a small business owner, you need to be thinking about to try and find a way to kind of rejig your business and restart your business. I know that in the audience we also have some business economics students in grade 11. I'm told, hello guys, I'm so glad you're in the room. These are important lessons to be learning early in your life as a student, and hopefully you'll be able to implement them later on in your own career as well. And also, of course, the SMEs that are in the room. It's very difficult time, I'm pretty sure, but I think it's important to get a perspective. And let me start with that perspective. This is a newspaper article that came out in 2018, or April 2018, that was talking about inequality in South Africa. Now, if you don't know what inequality is, but basically it measures income inequality between societies. So there's no society in the world that's absolutely equal. There's always inequality. So there's a little thing they call the Gini coefficient, which they then use to measure inequality in societies. And back in 2018, April, we were number 1 in the world of 149 countries as the most unequal society in the world. Top 1% of South Africans own 71% of the country's wealth. Okay, let that sink in. The top 1% own 71% of the country's wealth. And 55.5% of South Africans, that's more than 30 million people, live below what we call the poverty line, and that at the time was 992 rands per month.
I think it's something cool for Andy Kumalo. Thank you so much. Mama sabing lela, Eshoti sabing lela. Starting because this chartered accountant, Mr. Andy Kumalo, is going to another meeting at 10 o'clock in Johannesburg. But someone would tell you I'm done. Because finish something cool. It's something cool. I think 1 or 2 things any is again. I think I'm told it is to acting cash is king. You need to have money. Money is important. Money is power. If you don't, I'm serious, guys. You're laughing. If you don't have money, you have a problem. I have a business. I have Vista Fesu 73. I've got a school in Johannesburg, Eastern Cape, and Durban as a Richards Bay. About Funbami, we Magic Broadcasting Academy, about 250. So if you don't have money, there's something wrong with you. Number 2, Mayor, if you're not selling, you are not in business. If you're not selling, you're not in business. So if you're not selling, there's nothing or you can do. I have a company to Magic Water Solutions. I am making money there. I have another company, the food I have with the guys in Cape Town. We're making money. Money is king. Bandamasha, you must make money. Bantamazane, Don't wait for a guy to tell you to move the shampoo. Don't wait. You must work hard so that you can have your own money. Have your own money, and then we tell you I can make it. But you can make it in life. Each and every person in Mr. you have power. You can be an Indian person, a white person, black, yellow, green. You are powerful. Demonstrate the power that God invested in you. May I make sure, when I do my motivations before I was once a security guard. Young in security. Number two, I used to sell apples in the train after school. It means I was a salesperson. Many years ago, 7, 8, 9, 10, I was selling apples in a train. There's some apple. But now, when I do my motivations, I believe God was busy training my voice to become a radio person and a life coach and a TV presenter. Each and every day, as long as you demonstrate the power that God invested in you, you can make it in life. Let me make this example. Inja ikulelwa inyama ezudri. A dog. You were pregnant for 3 months. Elephant ikulelwa for 2 years. Elephant. Yeah. You got it. Yo. The elephant, you call it for 2 years. You were pregnant for 2 years. So a dog, there are people about dreams for 3 months. There are people about dreams for 3 years. But the elephant, because my kulele inja is izale. But the elephant are kulele. Is the inja ibu elephant? Hey. Usa kulele na maji. And then I tell people who when your things are not coming okay in your business, tell yourself, I am pregnant for something that is great, that is big, and you understand is coming. Clap your hands if you know you are waiting for great things for 2021. COVID or no COVID, the best is yet to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we can be municipality or should the okay tells you the visitor when we see them when I go to the company simply shop as an family should be.
Father, it's to appreciate the attendance and your positive response to this initiative that the municipality is having. It's a great pleasure, Madam Mayor, that in your last 5 years we eventually managed as the department to make you realize your dream of the Mayoral business fair and ensuring imparting knowledge and building capacity to the local businesses that we've been participating. This is the 4th edition, in fact, of this business fair, and this is the 3rd location. We started at Uvongo or Town Hall, then Potchefstroom, but I think the feedback we've been giving and engaging with the partners that we have for organizing is to say we have to make sure that we find a location where people will naturally be there, so that the access to market beyond this mini seminar that we are having to impart knowledge, but that we get access as businesses for sales, just like Mr. Kumalo was saying, and also for exposure for future, because as we will know, the purpose of the business fairs in particular is to ensure that you build access to businesses, so that there are people who know about you, who didn't know about you before, and can now trade with you beyond this particular day. So the municipality and the department is doing this initiative because it appreciates the key contribution that is done by the SMME sector and the role that it plays in ensuring that
the economy of the area is viable. And it ensures that it helps boost productivity and ensures that there is healthy competition, and most importantly ensures there is innovation. Because if more and more people are in business doing different things, then there's definitely going to be competition, because sometimes someone is doing exactly what you are doing. If that's not the case, you will find ways of producing perhaps the same thing, but of better value and following a different process to produce that. So I think that is, we appreciate the importance of businesses and SMME particularly for that. But also we doing this as part of a bigger program for SMME development program director and mayor. And this really is appreciating that it's important for SMMEs in general, businesses in general, for them to thrive and be successful, that we create an enabling environment. Now, as government, that's just our role. We are not able to go beyond creating an enabling environment, and therefore it means we need the business person, we need the entrepreneur to start something, and for us to create an enabling environment to ensure that he's or she is able to do business. And I think I just want to highlight 3 things in the program that we are doing, or we've been doing, to ensure that we create this enabling environment. The first one is access to finance, the troublesome, the popular for wrong reasons, access to finance, because I'm sure people who are here know very well and know better than me about the struggles of business access to finance. The second one is skills development, training, and coaching and mentorship. And then the third one is access to market. Now, I thought maybe let me just give the specifics so that you don't just push this away as typical government talk. They are all talk and they are not doing anything about the things that they are saying they are going to do, or they are lying about the things that they are saying to do. They are doing. Firstly, access to finance. Just this financial year that we've started in July, in access to finance, we have the SMME Seed Capital Program that we are running. I think we've been running that program for 3 years now. This particular year, we've pushed our distribution to 6.5 million almost, and that has reached more than 30 SMMEs, and I'm sure some of those SMMEs are part of this initiative today. And this is up from the initiative that, as we were distributing last year, we distributed just over 4 million rand, just about 4.2 million rand. And can't remember offhand about the number of businesses we were able to reach. Overall, because this has been running for 3 years, and our calculation from the first year to now, we've distributed about plus or minus 15 million rand to different SMMEs. Now, I do want to say, Madam Mayor, we are fully aware that while we are distributing these public resources, we need to be monitoring and to be checking that these funds are being used for what they are meant to be used for. Because if they are not, we are basically wasting resources. But most importantly, whoever who is not using this money that you applied for what you wanted to use it for, you are not helping the municipality, you are not helping the country to ensure that there is reduction on unemployment and people that are looking for jobs and so on, and that instead there is a growth in the number of businesses and business people that are operating in the space and therefore doing better for the economy. So in the long run, it's going to come back to haunt you, because the fact of the matter is that you cannot continue to be benefiting from government and while not seeing the results. In fact, it will affect everyone because, as I am saying, this has been for 3 years, probably for another year or 2, and then we say, let's take stock. Are we really making any difference with this distribution? And if we're not, we change the tactics, we change the strategy. Because ultimately we do want to help, but we cannot allow that then gets to be abused. Okay, so about 50 million rand over the last 36 months that we've been able to distribute to the local economy and to build the SMEs. The second one that I said is the skills. I just want to highlight 2 there. On the construction sector, we partnered with the Construction Master Builders Association to ensure that the people that we are going to be subcontracting, when we are subcontracting for work that is done in the municipal area, they are properly trained and they are properly provided with coaching and mentoring. And secondly, the tuck shops, the food and beverage sector, let me put it that way. The food and beverage sector, we've supported with a boot camp that we've done for a couple of businesses that's benefited in that, with the partnership from the ABI Coca-Cola company to run the boot camp. I'm sure you've seen a number of red containers and buildings that are rating business in a box. That's the initiative that we were running with Coca-Cola. Now, on the access to market, this initiative is part of the bigger agenda of trying to assist with the access to market, to ensure that there's a business fair because of the objectives that are provided for the business fair, and also to keep on working on the location to ensure that you get natural footprint traffic that you need for the business. But the other aspect is we have, most of you will be aware that we are 2-3 months into it now, ending end of October, the shop 84 that we are having here in Shady Center, the third entrance, where we are having SMMEs getting a week each to come and display, basically run a shop. So there is a setup
Thank you so much, Comrade Mayor Ubuti Gwendala Nanabu Masipala. Come the program here, ladies and gentlemen. Department of Economic Development, Tourism and Environmental Affairs. Skala Pambeleza Umiste Ntan Pondi. Other than the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen.
I want to thank you for organizing this program in a very special way. Your vision, I hope that after your legacy, you will need a Joseph or a Joshua that will take over from a Moses, for being a Moses of organizing this event. I am thrilled. Makere and Abezita for being the right-hand man, to have this wonderful, my eyes are full with tears of joy when I see your work. Way to Kilani, the head of LED, thank you very much. And guests, I want to greet you all. Guests that are here, I don't know their portfolios, but I'm sure in South Africa we normally say protocol, all protocol is observed, but it's not in the protocol manual. As a student of government, it is not, but in South Africa we do it. Protocol is followed as it is. But what makes me to be excited is to see the alignment of education and the reality which is to have this fair today. that, as I see here, young minds that will be the future of this district and the future of this province and the future of this Reunion. I'm glad to see you, Bandabam. Why I'm saying this, I'm sitting here, I have a son who is studying abroad, and I asked him one question. Why in America everybody is a businessman? After school they start business. You don't need to go and look for work. He said, Baba, at school there, that's where you start to be a businessman. Universities are business centers, high schools are business centers. La in South Africa, more days is a clerk, the Motisha back shy. And my son was a Plymouth boys. He used to sell beggars. Yeah, at 6 rand, and he would make about 30 rands a day. From grade 8 up to matric, he was selling beggars, selling to his classmates. And he was hiding doing that. But he said that's the problem. In our education system, we're only taught. But in America, you learn what you study. So you guys, I'm excited to see you here. By the way, you don't need matric in order to be a successful businessman. Can I say that? Bill Gates does not have a degree. By the way, he's a failure of Harvard University. He's a dropout. But when we talk about fourth industrial revolution and the vaccine, you cannot leave Bill Gates outside. He's got no degree. I can go on and on and on. So it's the myth that in order to be successful in South Africa, you must have a matric or a degree. So I'm happy to see you, that while you learn today, go and practice in your business studies. Let's teach our kids to be thinkers, not to be mere reflectors of other people's ideas. So we need to decolonize the system of education. And this is the process. My mayor, when you see here what you have done, this is great to see the young minds here, that they must start their own business now, not after a degree. Who told you that you will pass a degree, by the way? Now, go and start your business. Don't wait for something that you don't have. But you have an opportunity in your hands now. And this is the very same question that God asked Moses, what is in your hand? So you have something in your hand. Can I take off my jacket? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, I represent the Department of Economic Development, and I'm the district director of this district, that is Google. I think the previous speaker said, if you are not selling, you are not in business. They are in business, not you. They are selling, they are in business. Okay, so they are part of the SMMEs. SMMEs receive a special attention in our government as in terms of the policy, because they contribute to the GDP of the province. So you guys do economics, you know what GDP is all about. Yes, they do contribute to the GDP of the. So it's not just one about mom and the guys. We have SMMEs and cooperatives, also key drivers of the economy. We know the challenges that we have in our economy. Our economy is not growing. But SMMEs and informal traders, those are the people that can make our economy grow. Now, I was listening to Joe Biden last week, when he was talking about, after his 100 days in the presidency, about the number of SMMEs that have grown in America during COVID. So the question that I asked myself, how many have grown in South Africa? What we've seen, business people in South Africa are cowards. During COVID, they shrink, they ran away, instead of looking for new opportunities. Because I believe that whenever there is a challenge, there is also, whenever there's a threat, there's an opportunity. So now, I think sitting here as in this fair, or we need to say, what are the new opportunities within COVID? Instead of being scared about COVID that is killing people. That's what other progressive countries are doing. They're saying, what is new? What else can you benefit from COVID? The IT space, it's we have meetings through Teams, through Zoom, through Use your YouTube, people on YouTube to subscribe to have your business on YouTube. You can run a business on YouTube. Once you have 900 subscribers, you get paid, I think it's about 8 cents per US dollar. So if you have 1,000 subscribers, to make money. If you have 2 million, you make money. So you don't need to go to school to learn that. All of us. How many people have phones here? Can I see those that have phones? But 9 out of 10 you use your phone for gossip, eh? I'm serious. You keep on listening to crazy people instead of coming up with crazy ideas for your business. I think this is an opportunity from today to go and say, how are you going to use your phone? Gossip. It's not going to help you. I'm not data you're clever. Instead of saying, I'm not data, it was in business. So what I'm trying to say is that we need to explore the fourth industrial revolution. By the way, there will be fifth soon. In fact, other countries like China, they talk about fifth and sixth. They're still struggling to find out what is the fourth. But it's in your hand, all right? So we will also, I spoke about the resilience in terms of the SMEs during COVID, what the government is doing. We know that there are challenges that are facing SMEs, challenges and barriers. As government, we create a conducive environment in order to do business. It's not the responsibility of government to create jobs. Who create opportunity for you to start your own business. It's not the responsibility of the government. People are fooling you, telling you that governments create jobs. Government creates the enabling environment. This is the enabling environment, right? The importance of fostering environment, aim to enable that environment, it's conducive for businesses, small business and SMEs. The purpose of having SMEs is to create creation of growth in small businesses. Your business must grow. Find out how do you grow your business. Locally, outside the borders. The world, it's open. You have the world in your hand. Your phone, you can be in America, you can be in Kenya, you can be anywhere in the world. You have the world, it's open for you. So you're not confined to South Africa. So we have our office here in town, number 46 Street. We assist the SMEs and advise the cooperatives, and also we have the environmental services. We also look at climate change. We also look at the environment and monitoring. This is what our district do in terms of ensuring that in social entrepreneurship, we work together with UKZN and DU2 to ensure that we develop our own people, skills. Our people in the municipalities and in government, they have skills to assist you to develop your business or to start a business. They have skills. They are developed. We have the youth fund that has said over and over again to say young people apply to get funding. There's a youth desk in both municipality and the department. There's also a portion of women empowering, because the majority of our people is women. I think it's more than 51% is women. We also focus on the VEE around the issues of making sure that people start industries. I think, yesterday, I think 2 days ago, I saw a science expo of students, 3, because I posted them on my Twitter account. And they were using urine to generate electricity for 6 hours. You can go in my Twitter account, _Bondi, I posted that. And this is what we want to see because we're the challenge of electricity generators. It's a myth that people say that government is doing nothing. By the way, government is not going to come to your door and say, hey, wake up and go to the business. Program director with you have a short sikhohlile ke bani engulu basehlathini ukuthi uJafazi khona abantu abacabanga kancane bekhona abantu abacabanga kude ngithi uzakwenza ngama-examples of iy'lwane. All right, in conclusion, so you can see already as a department now we are doing something to support the district. So there is no reason that people can say government is doing nothing. We've been doing this and we're still going to do this from the government point of view. So in conclusion, I just want to say to all of you, you are fortunate to have this program. Tell my mayor I'm seriously, I'm saying this honestly from my heart. You are fortunate, and especially young people that are here, that have left and come, that have left their school to come and part and parcel of this, so that you can start to develop your thinking, your business thinking. No one is going to teach you how to think. Can I repeat this? No one is going to teach you how to think. You can't be taught. The teacher will forget history. Anyway, you're trying to find yourself in the history. How to think. But programs like this, and people that are going to meet today, they'll give you an opportunity to say, oh, by the way, there's me YouTube, there's my develop a PlayStation in Amazon. Why can't I talk to Zoom and develop a PlayStation in Amazon and other golden arrows? Because you guys buy PlayStation of Barcelona versus Madrid. I just hate that.
Ukabazela ukhuluma ngosoma business okhuluma la ukhona ukhuluma ngesizulu okhuluma ngezinye izinto ukhuluma ngale ndoda so kubalekile ukunikeza ihlombe because ize udokotela asambizi ngoMr azimphindi ihlombe Mama, I don't think that going to comment. Bye, blessing, young yeah. You boys are God at the back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so lucky to have a legend. And in this sense, we don't celebrate our legends as a people. We have to stand. Just me now, Simpson in bed, Utagotela, Ulidan Kize, as an apambi. Today, stop it, good. Shine stop, the hills on the family stop. It is relevant to the shine stop, shine Koela, Doctor, in the land Kize. Come on there.
Hopefully I'm on my education so like that. I'd like to greet first Honorable everyone be on the stage. I hope it is well. I have two disclaimers to make. One, I'm really not well. I will use this podium to balance. I feel and I think age is catching up with me. But I had to make sure that I make it here today. I come here because I'd love to talk to you guys. I was told there will be people who will remind me of myself. When I see you, I see myself. I see where I'm coming from, and I will tell you why. But also, I didn't want to disappoint you, Mama Mayor, because as you can see there, it says the game changer of the South Coast development. I believe that I'm one of those, I'm that product, which definitely is on a process, on a path, on a road to actually be the game changer and make South Coast proud. I promise you, Mambea, as I've said before, in a few years to come, Zulu Beach Market will definitely be the flagship, not just in KZN, not just in KZN, in South Africa, in the African world, but also in the world. That is where everything starts. That is where everything starts. Have a vision. Have a vision. Be determined and go for that vision. And make sure that nothing is there on your way. There will be challenges. Nothing is easy. That's the truth. That's the reality. Nothing is easy. Nothing is simple. The road, you might have planned that I'm going there and this is the road there. But you'll find yourself that there'll be a whole lot of those. But if you have the passion, if you have the heart, if you have the determination, you will actually get there. I'm not a motivational speaker, but because of the kind of people I'm seeing in front of me, I'd love to tell you guys my story. And I believe with my story, you will have something, you will learn something from that, you will take something from that, and it will help you in your vision, it will help you in your goals, it will help you in your path, it will help you to arrive to your destination. But guess what? Even when you think you have arrived at your destination, that's when the challenges come, that's when the floods will be there, that's when the heat will be there. But if you are determined, stay strong, stay put, then you are the business that you think you are. Because the reality is that you guys sitting here, whether you are wearing a uniform, whether you are not wearing a uniform, whether you've started on something, whether even if you haven't started on something, but you are the business. Business is you. Ask me why I'm saying that. Linda, we come a long way. He knows a whole lot of where I've been and where I've gone. Today, I find myself being called Dr. Linda Chief. True, sir. As you said, it doesn't require metric. Well, I do have metric, but it doesn't require metric to achieve what you want to achieve. While education is important. Education is many things. It's education where you are. Let me go back to what I was saying. I find myself today being called Dr. Linda because there are people who took their time to study me, study my successes, study my roots, study where I have been, study what I've been saying, study how much I've been doing what I'm saying, study how I have been doing what I am talking about. And they came up with conclusions on that. And with that, those particular people received their masters at university. I've got a number of people who've got masters at universities because they were looking at what I'm doing. And mind you, I've been doing things that I've never studied. I've never studied how to start a record label or a record company from scratch and make it one of the most successful record companies in the country. But I've managed to do it. But I never started that. I never started to start a business from scratch and make it a successful business. But I have done it. All it takes is the passion, the drive that I have. Now, to students who are here, I have something that I call the afternoon phenomenon. I would go to school and come back and find myself arguing. While other kids will go to play and do other things, I will try and utilize that time to empower myself. I didn't know how to play an instrument. That was the time I used to teach myself how to play drums. In a group that I created, there was a bass guitarist, there was a keyboard player, there were singers, but there was no drummer. I had to sit there and ask myself, what does it take to be a drummer? Oh, to be a drummer, it requires to understand time and give the people who are playing, give them time, give them direction. I had to find the time. And I started doing that, I gave them time. The music happened. From there, the next thing that you have to do, it's very important that on a page is protect something, but you actually disorganized. Because it's very important that I follow up from the way you are. So I will move away from where I think I've noticed that the theme actually now without it being creative. But the theme is think out. Because that's exactly what I did. I thought I would do this. Hence now I'm talking about the afternoon. Of which there is a lot that you can do with the time. There is a lot that you can create with the time after school. We think it's a useless time, but that's when you build now yourself. No teacher in front of you. No teacher in front of you, but just doing a few things. Use the time to find yourself. Use the time to discover yourself. Use the time to know who you are, to find out what is your passion. If your passion is to be a businessman, if your passion is to be an entrepreneur, if your passion is to start something, then discover what is that and what does it take to be on that path. That is the best time to be. Your teacher, as he said, one thing for you, which one is your passion? You will have to think for yourself, which what is it that I found my passion in it. At that point in time, my passion is entertainment and music. That's when I discovered my passion. After school, I was not taught at school that my love and passion is entertainment and music. And then from there, I realized that I can actually create business out of entertainment. It's not just for fun, but I can actually make business out of it. My story tells that throughout my years, how I got to be a doctor, how I started my business, it's because I was exactly using my passion. So that can only happen once you find yourself, once you discover yourself, once you understand that at the end of the day, you are the business that you want. You are that particular business. Try and associate yourself with the right people. Why am I saying? Why did I discover that I love music and entertainment? The doctor told me that I have to take small sips of water to maintain my energy and trying to do it. Why I'm saying associate yourself with the right people. I discovered that while I have the love for music, we all think that music is singing, but music is actually wide. There are a lot of people who work with that within the music space, if you love music and entertainment. There are people who make music, there are people who write music, there are people who record music, there are people who make you sound good. Those guys sitting there, they are part of the entertainment industry. They are not on stage. You don't know their names. They are not known. But they are the ones who make us sound good and sound okay being on stage. They sometimes record music. They are sometimes behind the scenes in making music when artists are performing. It's another area, perhaps if you're not a musician. Because I discovered that me personally, I can't sing. I can't sing. I can sing just like anyone else. Follow a melody and stuff. What people want when it comes to singing, I'm not there. So what did I have to do? I had to find myself a space within that. I had to be behind the scenes. If now I've decided that I belong behind the scenes, what do I do? What do I have to do to make the people that are in front look good, sound good, be presentable? There's a whole stream of businesses there. The stylist, you might find that you are good in styling, you dress very well. It might be it's a profession. You are not aware.
Noba ungamane kungathi imfundo ayibalulekanga mhlawumbi ibalulekile yonke into ozoyenza ifanele ube ne-foundation yemfundo lezelo baninga xa niphinde esikolweni niphinde kootitshala senibabone into uba bayanilibazisa niyazi ukuba you still have to be there until you finish what you want to do, your studies, especially grade 12 niyandinga kakhulu. Ndisebenzele urhulumente kakhulu, I think for 30 years. Kodwa imali endiphume nayo ngo-2016 emva koba ndisebenzise i-30 years kurhulumente iphelile ngoku after 4 years. So ngizama ukuthi as much as bakubalekile ukufunda, but at the same time business ibalekile, they go together. Mhlawumbe imali esendiyizamile ngoku ndine-4 years business, it's more than imali ebendiyenze urhulumente for 30 years. But that again does not mean imfundo ayibalulekanga. Ndicela ke mameya ukuphakamisa into yokokuba thina small business eyona nto sibulala kakhulu ngoku at the moment ngumbane. Umbane is very expensive. Uthenga umbane we-150, kodwa ufumanise into kwi-150 you get only 45 units. So andiyazi uba singancedakala kanjani kwindaba yombane, kodwa umbane nje uyasibetha kakhulu. Ndisebenzela ekhaya e-extension 3. Okwesibini, enye into ethanda ukusibetha, andazi uba mhlawumbi laa ndawo yethu nayo i-connectivity. Ii-meeting ezininzi zenziwa virtually. So ufumanise into yoba awukwazi ungena, uyaqhawuka amaxesha amaninzi ngenxa ye-connectivity. Mhlawumbi laa ndawo yethu I don't know. Kodwa ke siyacela ukuncediswa ngezo zinto. Ndize kutata lo elimele ku-economic development. Mandibulele mna ndikhe ndafumana kulaa program ka-Operation Vuka, so I think silinde iround elandelayo yokuba siphinde sifumane. Kodwa eyona ngxaki esinayo kakhulu mameya ukuthi emva kwe-COVID ibhizinesi zehlile kakhulu, imisebenzi. Mhlawumbi ke mandiqale ngokuthi udokotela, ndiyeke ukuthi andizuthetha nto naye, kodwa ndiqale ngokuthi udokotela siyawucela umsebenzi singu-limitless expression design zokuwoku ndithungele i-uniform. I can come to you sithethe ecaleni. Nandicela itorho lokuthunga
challenge covers it. Okay. Thank you, Masinga. Bang you too, Sabulela.
When it comes to kule yokuthunga, yes, I will take your details. But angichazele nje khona sebe ahead kunawe. Fikile or fikiswa tailoring based market. They managed to even take umsebenzi kwabanye kaDubewenza because they had things that abanye didn't have. So sithunga khona and benza ne-embroidery, which most small bathungi don't have. Baya embroider and it's a umama ofana nawo. So uyena owenza uthunga. But I'd love to see what you do so that one can spread umsebenzi when uthunge yena embroider if you are competitive in price.
Ich glaube, das ist der Bauch.
Mangibingelele u-MC izobingelela isikhulu zonke zikahulumeni nozakwethu abakhona. Okwami kuzoba kufushane kakhulu. Igama lami nguSiphamandla Isibongo kwaShude eGcilima location. Mama umeya siyabonga kakhulu lokho ohlelele kona. Ngiphinde mama umeya ngibonge kakhulu u-local economic development kwale inkonyeni. On my side i-service yabo nje u-HOD ube ubaba ukhambule. On my side nje i-service yabo i-100%. Mama umeya ngiyacela kakhulu esisomabhizinisi kuba khona ama-idea a-critical idea angekho la kwale nkonyeni. Siwa-create lawo ma-idea bese sesiba ne-problem yama-permit. Ngisho nje lokhu nje ubaba ukhambule ufakazi khona i-permit nje esisayibambile siyashayisa udongeni. Besicela mama umeya uma kungenzeka ngama-permit kanjalo ngekwazi kodwa ukuthi-ke ngingayikhuluma public because ngisayipheka sengabe siyisume nje eqaleni nje sengiveza uba ihlobo luni lwe-idea enginalo. So-ke sisabambene-ke ngiyabonga kakhulu ku-local development. Ngicele-ke udokta esinaye okhuluma ngezulu beach naye mhlawumbe ngilungile bena kancane ukhona i-idea nje engibona abatha ngingakwazi ukuthi naye angibambe nangibambe siye phambili.
Igama lami ngubuza Mabhele wakwaNtshangase. Ngiphuma e-SID Fashion School. Ngithanda ukubonga kakhulu ey'nkulumeni ezithuliwe namhlanje. Kepha mina anginawo umbuzo, kepha nginesicelo. besacela nje ofisini laka Renkonyeni ukuba basisize because we have been trying to acquire accreditation as a skills development institute. Isikole siqale kahle hle ngonyaka ophelile which was 2020. Sisuse kanjani iprogram yethu sisuse ngokuthi siyabuka ukuthi i-COVID njengoba seyifikile yazosishaya thina osomabhizinisi abancane. Initially mina bekade ngithuka njengomanje ngoba kade echaza la I'm a designer and I've been part of Mr. Price for the past 4 years as a designer yakhona. But ukuthi uma kufika i-COVID siyabuka ukuthi okay ngoba amathuba omsebenzi ayaphela kodwa iskill yinto ehlala ikhona yozungene nayo egodini. So what is it that we need to do? We need to ukusikhipha le-skill lesi kulabantwana ngibabuka nje abagqokile i-uniform sibaqale kusakude le. So benginesifiso sokuthi njenge-SID Fashion School sikwazi ukuthola ama-programs okungena kuma-high schools. Because yebo siyaba-approacha o-principal in terms of doing ama-career talk. But career talk is not enough. Engase singakwazi ukuthi sibe ne-program, i-module nje mhlawumbe ye-hour osukwini noma mhlawumbe ngizothi ama-hour 5 ngesonto. That is an hour a day. Kuqala thina sifunde ngey'khathi kusakhona home economics. Ngicabanga ukuthi manje leso sifundo sekuyisifundo esihlanganiswa ne-tourism uma ngingaphazami. So siyayibuka lesi skill lesi and siyafisa ukuthi silwandise lolu lwazi lolu because I come from a mass production background. So ukubafundisa ukuthi okay uma ngabe sowuthungile awungagxili kuphela ekuthenini ufuna ukuphuma uhambe uyosebenza because not everyone has amandla okuqala into yakhe. So isicelo sami bekuwukuthi nje siyacela umasipala wethu asisize sikwazi ukuthola i-accreditation. We have been to kasida basikhombisa ngamasakwazi abanawo nezinto efanele sizenze kepha siyabona ukuthi iy'nyawo zethu ngathi zihamba kancane uyabona ngoba iskill lekhona and asiyindawo. Ngiyabonga.
Ladies and gentlemen, ngiyaqiqophelo ngiyathanda ukuthi sethule uMameya azokhuluma nathi okubaleka ukuthi sibuze ukuthi uthini uphefumula uthini phakathi kwethu. Ngicela sime ngenyawo sishaye ihlombe elikhulu uMameya eza ngaphambili. Igama lamakhosikazi Mangongwe ihlombe elikhulu Mameya eza ngaphambili.
I just want to recognize Baba, Program Director in the Spear, Mr. Magic, we miss you. Also, the Bulisa Kakulu, our guest speakers who are here, Mr. Andy Kumalo, the one when we came in, he was speaking here. Thank you very much. Ukulumagwadi, Mbulise, udadewethu engakafiki, umphathi wokhozi, umama uNgcobo. Mbulise, my doctor, Dr. Milan, wherever you are. Ngilakhona laphana eZurich. Get nice food there. But kudla kwesizwe. We do visit there. Sengithathe naba-visitor ami ngishone khona. Ngingabatsheli laba engihamba nabo ngivele isiqashe esithi sihambe siyona. Ngibulise ubaba uncane kuyena ovule inkonzo osehambile manje. Ngibonge kakhulu. Also Smart Exchange from Potchefstroom, whom we work closely with them, Nama SMMEs, and also sector departments which are here. Ngiyafisa nje kodwa ukubulisa kakhulu ubaba uMponi from Etia. I think you see what we do. And today we have about 32 SMMEs. And I know Uti, my homeboy, Uran, your MEC, will be very happy to see what you have done. Also, senior officials who are here, ngingakhohlwa kodwa phela okuyibona engisebenza nabo kulo mkhakha njengoba nibona sekukuhle kangaka. Especially ubaba uHOD uZulu, no manager waka LED, uPhilani Khambule, esebenzisana ke nama partners are here nilungisela lolu suku, which I think is big. Thank you. Namhlanje ningibona ngiswente kangaka nje nginamaphiko abheke phezulu bathungu bami. Ngithungelwe uSister Fetus. Usister uthe make sure ukuthi uyayiqoka lapha. So I think you see it, it's nice. Imsebenzi ke sesikhuluma ukuthi siyathunga, then we show people. We advertise ourselves. Yabonga. Also, ngibulise ubaba Goldsmith Ola is acting on behalf of HOD, ubaba Unzimande from Safety and Security. Thank you for coming. I just want to say, this Mayoral Business Fair, we really living a legacy for our people. Ukukhala ukuthi we are not helped by government. Omunye uyathi anginayindlu abemi kwi-RDP. Athi akunayo mina indlu. Uma kwi-RDP ayinikiwe. Athi sibona lutho. Abehola ingane yakhe ikhola imali 350. Hayi angizange zokhankasa ukuthi ngibeke. I just want to say, as this municipality area, we try by all means ukuthi SMMEs zethu akhule. As it is now, SMMEs which we have up to today, it's 1,105 SMMEs. So, we are going to 2,000. SMMEs goes in there because I was also a business person. I was a business person. But this thing you get a little business. What you can was 10 different systematic. It was we cocaine, what you are doing. So I'm saying to you guys, Ningabi Noguti, hey, so Kubana, Nangu Baba, Jogotelum Kids, Nangu Nomechi is saying, Mina, I can help. Let's go out. And what we must do as black people, we must talk to each other. We want sometimes to shy away from the other. Talk on the business land because in Bodubuti, Uzol Georgia, Muzundan. It's different ideas which come to you. Then you are saying, let's do this. The other one says, let's do this. And Nishanga said, and Nenze Ismail, which will be very good for you. And as we are saying, Singawaka SMMEs sends the legacy, but we want them to be grounded. Abekon, ungathi usu la ku SMMEs, ubusu ungasakhuli, ube business elikhulu. Ubusu yakhuluma ke usho ukuthi ngaqala ngiyi-SMME, but now yini lento engiyiyona. And this is the fourth Mayoral Fair happening. It was my just dream. Ngiyakhumbula nje ngikhuluma nabo babuZulu. No Philani ngithi ngiyayithanda lento angazi ukuthi ngayenze njani. Kuthiwa ini i-Mayoral Business Fair. Ngiyayithanda lento. Ngitshela ukuthi ngangiyibona phi eThekwini. Ngathi ngiyayithanda lento. Hayi bathi abanye bethu ngathi cha ngiyayithanda lento. Futhi ke ngiyacela nje babuzulu nawe uma usekhona nawe ukhona liqhubeke with this. Liqhubeke with this because ikakhulu uma sibona intsha ela ukuthi ke intsha uvamise ukuthi uyibuza umuntu usenza u-grade 12 ufuna ukwenza ngifuna ukwenza domestic kunje lokwezibhedlela prime hospitality ubona umngani wakhe esho njalo and she also or he also wants to do the same. Can't you differ with your ideas? Kuhle lokho ngane zami ngoba nikhona la. I'm talking to you ukuthi siyafisa nje ukuthi hlukani ziningi izinto eningazenza. Siyafuna futhi ukusho ukuthi siyabonga ukuthi nifikile baningi engibaziyo abanye abakhona yekuthi bese kunje sibavakashele sibabona bazofika nje o-HOD bafike o-Lindani o-Philani bazobheka ukuthi njengoba ucelile ube nesicelo wacela umshini wacela ukuthi ngicela umshini wokuthunga umshini wama-blocks umshini wokwenza u-ice uyakwenza yini lokho ngoba phela ucela uhambe nayo leyo nto abanye ke babantu bephinde emuva badayisi wafika amakhosikazi amabili ejulukile lapha kumina engitshela nendawo ukuthi la uvele nje wayithatha injengoba injalo wayidayisa. That's not the style. Akuyona indlela esithi you as SMMEs and small traders you must do. Use what you have. You can't do one and the same thing this year, next year, the other year. Change.
Sure. Follow.
Igama lami uSibongi Ngobo, i-business manager yasokhosini. Ngiyaxolisa ukuthi bengakwazi ukuza lapho bengiplan ukuthi ngizoza but ama-plan ayashintsha and ke ukuphatha isikhondla kwesinye isikhathi ke kwenza ukuthi ushintshe ama-plan akho last minute. Ngizokhuluma i-presentation ngizoyishare lana and ngiyathemba ukuthi ngizokwazi ukuyibona. Ngizoqala ngikhulume ngokhozi. Ngiyathemba ukuthi sonke siyalazi ukhozi but abangalazi ngicela ukuntshela kancane nje i-history yethu and then ngizoqhubekela ukuthi ukhozi FM ungasiza kanjani wonke umuntu okhona lapha. Ukhozi FM isiteshi esina 61 manje. We founded in 1960. Yayifoundwa uKE Masinga owayengumsakazi wokuqala wafika la ukhozi FM. And as umsakazo saziwa for ukuthi uzalana umsakazi kuphela. But there are so many different things ongazenza okhosini. So ngizoqala ngeprogramming. Kwa-programming khona ukusakaza, and then there's producing as well. So with producing, there's content producing and technical producing. So umsakaza angene nje emoyeni esezokhuluma engaplananga. Khona i-content producer izohamba yo-researcher, yenze sure ukuthi yonke into esiyoyikhuluma, 1 iqiniso, 2 irrelevant to labantu esikhuluma nabo. And if kukhona umuntu esingakhuluma naye uzohamba isitholele umuntu sim-interviewe ngoba we don't claim to be experts, but we are broadcasters. So we provide the platform yokuthi abantu bakwazi ukuthi bathole information abayidingayo. So and then kuba khona i-technical producer. So uzozwe ekuseni mama sithola ama-voice call angena ngo-WhatsApp, ama-voice notes, or ukuthi during the day uzwa i-clip ye-show esidlulile. Ama-technical producers enza lokho. Ahambe yokhatha i-audio bayi-edithe and then bayibrande kahle and then bayifake emoyeni, just so that we can self-promote and wazi ukuthi nomlaleli ntambama ukuthi ekuseni kwenzeke lokhu khona sokwazi ukuthi mhlambe kusasa ekseni ulona ulalele nawe ngoba uzwe into oyithandile. And then sine department yaka marketing. Ka marketing nakhona it's different things. So khona abantu abenza ama events. So lapho uzohamba identify ukuthi okay event fanele sekuphi and senzeni mesifika khona. Siyahamba siya enkandla siyokwenza news volume noma siya Port 16 siyokwenza i-birthday wherever it is la siyakhona kodwa fanele kube sibe sure ukuthi abantu lapho bazosijabulela nokuthi bazofika kuleyo event leyo. There's also a marketing manager yakhona uzokwazi leyo event. As a SABC we don't claim to have money, we do not. But izinto eziningi esizenzayo it's because sikwazi ukuthola i-client eso-aligna nayo ukuthi mase sifikile ku-news volume wena ngizokubizela abantu bafike bagcwale lana wena then uzokwazi ukuthi ukhulume nge-product yakho and make sure that you are marketing i-product yakho through i-event course. Then kube khona i-department ye-digital. I-digital falls under marketing. Nakhona we're looking at umuntu ozosenzela i-website. We're looking at umuntu ozosiza within all social media njengoba nibona sipostile ko Facebook nako Twitter nako Instagram umuntu wa digital owenza lokho. And so i-program in marketing that sits within Ukhozi FM. And then njengoba ngishilo Ukhozi FM lu reporter to SABC. So ukuthi thina sikwazi ukungena emoyeni every single day abantu baka technology abasiza ngalokho. So benza ukuthi signal ikhona ukuthi sizakale eMaritzburg sizakale eGoli sizakala wherever in the Eastern Cape eMpumalanga but ibona benza sure ukuthi we are online. Nokuthi nami ngiconnect nani manje abantu baka technology ngoba basisiza nangama laptops ukuthi sibe ne-email address nazo zonke lezi zinto khona sikwazi ukuthi sixhumane nabanye abantu abasebenza kwezinye indawo. Khona ne-department yaka-finance. Ka-finance benza sure ukuthi yonke into esiyenzayo we are on budget. Benza sure ukuthi sikhokhela wonke umuntu sifanele simkhokhele. Ukuthi sibe khona emoyeni every day there's a cost attached to that. So umuntu wa-finance wenza sure ukuthi i-signal yethu signal distribution iyakhokhelwa khona abangeke basivale emoyeni. Mase kuba khona i-human resources. Lapho ke kuthiwa indaba zabantu so we make sure that yonke into yenzeka ngendlela. So nathi fanele siyiphathe kahle la emsebenzini uma kukhona ama-problems akhona between ama-staff members kusemhlabeni abantu may not see eye to eye sonke isikhathi. So HR wenza sure ukuthi ama-relations between thina as a staff are good, 1. 2 nokuthi siyiphatha ngendlela ehambisana nemigomo ye-SABC. So ngeke ngifike la ekhaya ngifike ngiprinte ama-assignment ami ngisebenzisa amaphepha ngisebenzisa ugesi wala ekhaya but it's for my personal benefit. Njengoba ngisho la ka-SABC is to make sure that I'm making umlaleli happy nama-clients ala ekhaya. That is my story and I'm not sure sokwenza kanjani program director but if kukhona imibuzo
Musikopisha ukuthi omunye wenzani. Wonke umuntu uNkulunkulu umnike ithalente lakhe ukuthi wena ugudi la. So wena into ongayenza ukuthi usizwe kuleli talente lakho ngoba uzosho ukuthi yilokho mina engifuna ukwenza kodwa anginawo amandla ukuthi ngikwenze. Bese ke bayakusiza ngokuthi bathi hayi umnyango othize ungakusiza. Njengoba sisho nje ukuthi uma thina siwumasipala njengoba siwu-local government singakwazi ka-LED ukuthi sikunikeze le mali oyifunayo but it's easier for us ukuthi sithi refer you uye e-province. Namhlanje sinaye nje ubaba we-province waka-Etia local development at a provincial level abathi-ke applya usho ukuthi ufuna ukwenzani so that it would be easy for you ukuthi bakulalele bese beyakuyala futhi cha ungalenza kanje ukwenzeka kanje ilokho kungijabulisayo and uyabona na ujabulile nje ukuthi bonke umuntu ujabulile and they are very proud ukuthi today sinezikhulumi ngempela ezifana no Lindani Mkhize Dr. Lindani Mkhize one restaurant lapha eMagate iZurich engeke ngiye kuyona asipromote ibhizinisi lomuntu omnyama siye kulona senze ukuthi aqhubeka aye phambili uyabona sahlala phansi samakhansela sifika sathi cha ngo-2016 lo masipala sifuna ube i-game changer sishintshe ukusebenza kwethu sishintshe ukuthi lapha phansi kubantu singayi kubona singenzi intuthuko kubona. I want to tell you we have got 36 wards kodwa kuwo wonke lama 36 wards ukhona izinto ezikhona akekho ngathi mina zange ngize ngenzelwe lutho ngoba abanye banamahholo abanye banama-bridge abanye kwakha umnyango and amahholo esiwakhayo are off the standard hayi la mahholo aqala kodwa siyancenga nje emphakathini akungathi mase kwakhiwe into bese niyayibhidliza ngoba eyenu eyomphakathi umasipala mase ihandovile kunina eyenu iphatheni kahle ngezandla zamantu.
Iqiniso ukuthi ama business fairs nje siyabonga kumeya waseReyinkonyeni ngilokho ngikusho lokho yonke indawo la ngihamba khona ukuthi the day I made a decision as a business as an entrepreneur to move to Reyinkonyeni municipality, that was the best decision ever. I feel like a young kid, I feel like a child, I'm basically starting from scratch. I've made a business in Joy Celebration that have been there for 25 years. I'm starting a new business in this area called Zuri Beach Market, which is a restaurant and an entertainment venue. And I know that I'm actually creating another flagship for our country, for our area, for the Reyinkonyeni municipality. So ukuba lathi ngijabulise kakhulu ukuthi ngibone abanye abosomabhizinisi ngoba mina I believe in ukusebenzisana nabantu. Angisumuntu wendawo. Ukukhula kwami kuzodependa ukusebenzisana nabantu bala namabhizinisi bala. Also nokusiza abanye abasafufusa abasaqala abanama ideas but abangakazi bawa employment kanjani. Ngithi abasondela sisebenzisane sikhule sonke asihlanganise ama ideas namavo wethu ukuthi singakhula kanjani. Uhulumeni ohlala khona uyakwenza kwakhe but thina as our businesses thina abantu aba creative esinama ideas yithi who needs to make things happen.
Ngiqale ngokuthi qala i-department yethu ixhasa osomabhizinisi abancane lawa ekuthiwa ama-SMMEs. Izathu zokuthi sikhulume ngokuthi kufanele abantu bahluke ingoba kufuneka abantu babe nemicabango ehlukile kunabanye abantu ukuthi singathathi into vele ekhona la eSouth Africa bese sisadayisela abantu bangaphandle. Ake nje asajenga ukuthi thina la eSouth Africa kakhulu KwaZulu Natal si province ecebile kakhulu enomlando ohlukile, so ama ideas ethu fanele abe innovative and ama ideas ethu fanele abe in line with i-province yethu. So esikhathi esiningi we want to sell what is already there, and that is why uthola ukuthi asikwazi ukukhulisa ama-business ethu or start new businesses because the thinking yethu it's more Eurocentric and the thinking it's within the box. Yes, you can think within the box and outside the box, but come with something that is very unique. Yiko ngenza nje ne-example yokuthi ngekho umuntu ocabangayo ukuthi enze PlayStation mhlambe yamaZulu edlala eGolden Arrows and sell that idea to mhlambe kulawo ma-club. So that's what I'm trying to say ukuthi inkinga ekhona you'll find ukuthi ama-business ethu awakhulu ngoba ngani senza one and the same thing, and particularly njengoba khona isikhathi se-COVID befanele ngabe thina siyakwazi ukucabanga kangcono uma uqhathanisa namanye amazwe la bezwa ukuthi ama-first world countries. Uthola ukuthi during COVID ama-business abo they've grown because abantu bakwazi look adjusted to COVID reality and bacabanga ngama-business are in line with the fourth industrial revolution.
You must think out of the box. One, you have to discover who you are. Number two, develop a positive thinking. Number three, demonstrate the power that God invested in you. Copycats, you must be original. There will be no Kansas City, there will be no another Lindasbia. I'm the only one. So be original, think out of the box, and it's possible. I can't make it. I can't do it. There is COVID. We are cool. No more problems. No. Whatever you want in life, you can make it. I've made it. I was a security guard. Ndasama police timeleni. Ngena luto. I went to Joburg. Ngaselem kwa train. I ended up in garage. But I made it. I thought out of the box.
This year okokuqala sishintshe location ngoba senzela ukuthi uma senzele ama civic center akukhona labantu abaya khona naturally for ukuthenga, so sabona ukuthi asiye kwi commercial hub njengoba sise Shelley Center ukuze abantu abavese beze edolobheni beze mall bazokwazi ukuthi bangene kulama business esiwapromotayo, lama SMMEs esiwapromota namhlanje ukuze bakwazi ukuthola ibhizinisi for today and for a future as well. Ingane zesikole, it's one edition as well ngoba silokhu si-emphasize ukuthi into esibulalayo ilimit ekhona ey'nganeni zesikole noma kwi-education system yethu ekuba-exposeni ukubaluleka kwebhizinisi ukuthi umuntu abe sebhizinisini nanokuthi abone practical ukuthi yini-ke ungakwazi ukuyenza ebhizinisini, akhulume nanabantu asebeke balenza ibhizinisi, abantu bashare ama-successes and failures abo. Like today, one of the speakers beku ubaba uLindelani Mkhize sharing experience yakhe. That's very important for umuntu omncane ukuze abone abantu asebehambile indlela afunde from there.